Morning everyone, week 2, 2025, which is really only feels like week 1, or week half, because a lot of people aren't back yet. But moving right along, what have we got going on? A reality check hit with inquiry, and online inquiry, social media marketing. So we went from 140,000 plus views on Google to 3,500, and that's we've never seen it that low. We've never seen it that high and low. So that's just an indication of a swing. Still, you got to look at, I forget how big the numbers really are, 140,000 versus, and even 3,500 is pretty good, considering. Nett Yields. So we've got a number of 6-7 properties waiting for finance, and regardless of what you think the land value is, regardless of a market, what you think the market's doing, so the other intangibles, comes back to bricks and mortar, your income, and what yield it produces. So as a real estate agent, we're not allowed to give you financial or the buyer financial advice, but it must have, at the end of the day, a person that's buying your hotel, motel, caravan park are looking at a net yield, and they're not going to work for nothing. Their salaries have maintained a high rate in that middle to upper end, and they're the people that buy pubs and buy motels. So you've got to be netting a reasonable amount for a couple to look at a 7-day-a-week operation, or a business looking at adding to their portfolio. So net yield, how do you work it out? ING have a great calculator there, so I'm not going to give you financial advice. I advise you to have a look, and then you can work out what you think your business and bricks and mortar are worth. But we do have a number sitting out waiting for finance, and finance is taking a long time sometimes, and hence the auctions are unconditional. Finance has been approved, so those buyers are absolutely golden. You're not getting dragged around waiting 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 3 months, 4 months for finance. So next auction, 31st, got people booking in now, so give us a call, 040 297 0217, and we'll get you booked in. 045 721 7925 with Brian at McManusRealestate.com, and we'll get you booked in and get you sold. Really, the auction buyers are just golden. It's 10% deposit, cash in 30 days. You're not subject to anything. They do all their inspections and accounts, check your accounts and everything like that prior to making the offer. It's pretty cool. So 2025, what do we see happening? A lot of activity, a lot of appraisals, and the properties coming to the market, they'll sell for fair market value. And that's all I can say. It's fair market value. You're not getting, people aren't paying stupid money. It's got to stack up. The banks are a little bit cautious. Private lenders are a little bit cautious, but they're there, and that's something to be grateful for. The just luxury homes, eastern suburbs, still going through the roof. Paddington, Wallara, all those areas, Darling Point, etc., they're through the roof. So that end of the market is quite strong, and we're finding we're even at the top end of the business market. So things like, just different, all industries. There's some big players in that marketplace up in the 500,000-600 million range. So obviously the figures have to stack up, but if you have that sort of business, love to chat. We've got people sitting there now with that sort of money. We just had a vendor withdraw their property at that was in the 500 to 600 million price range, and the buyer's just sitting there. They've got money that they've got to spend. So it's a reality. That's a pretty exciting part of the market. You don't come across that all the time, but you do come across it. So also looking at businesses in that $50 million bracket, good cash flow, good set of books. We've got buyers for them. So have a wonderful 2025, everyone. This is week 2 for us. We worked through, and we're working through now right up until June, when we'll take our July break. But love to hear from you. Doing lots of appraisals throughout the state, up to Fiji. And it looks like we're going to our old stomping ground in Japan. Haven't been there for a number of years, but just got pulled in by an old client, which is fantastic. So, love to hear from you. Give us an email, text. We are on the road, so phones can be out of area, but certainly the text gets through first before the email even. So have a wonderful week. Love to hear from you. Love to chat and get your properties listed for the 31st of January auction. Bye for now.